we just checked into the hotel. This is Astotel 34B, and it's a cute little room. It's small, but it's really cute. They have a free mini bar. I hadn't looked at the bathroom yet, but here it is. It looks spacious and clean. We are walking to the Pompidou and just happened upon this little side street, so pretty. Here we are at the Pompidou. I remember thinking this building was hideous when I first saw it. I have a little bit more of an appreciation for it now, so we're gonna see if we can get inside. Hopefully the line's not too long. We're in! That didn't take very long at all, and I feel like I have not been inside here before. And my friend will tell me, I'm sure, because came to France with her in 2004. And we stayed sort of in this area. So she'll let me know if we've been in here before, but I don't remember it. A little bubble tea shop in Paris. We got hot bubble teas. Mine is melon, so I guess it's like cantaloupe or honeydew, and it's a green tea milk bubble tea. And my husband got taro. So we had a first sip of the taro, and it's actually quite good. So I'm gonna try the melon. Oh, it's good. It's really good. So this is a bit of a departure for us. My husband and I ordered foie gras. It is house-made, which is why we ordered it, but there's quite a bit, so I don't know. It's smaller than my hand, but yeah, we'll see. And this is the cutest little restaurant. We got a nice little table by the patio, but we didn't want to sit outside because it's a little bit chilly. Our main dishes just arrived. I got the duck confit. It looks really yummy. The potatoes look delicious. And my husband got the risotto, and the shrimp look amazing. We're back in the hotel. It is so pretty. Beautiful, quiet night. Breakfast at the hotel. They have my favorite pastry, this one here, which is the chausson aux pommes. Hey everyone, so we are at the Louvre and we are running about half an hour late today, but we're just gonna take it easy. We have to find where to buy the Paris Museum Pass because we didn't pick it up yesterday. So this is probably a more familiar site. And yeah, we are going to... There is a huge line already, but with the museum pass you can actually skip the line. Although I'm sure there's a shorter line for those who have the pass. But yeah, I'm babbling. And I like the way my hair turned out today. It's just loosely waved with a flat iron. That was quite the production, but we are finally in the Louvre. And we're heading up to see the Mona Lisa, of course. We've both seen it before, but that's just something you gotta do. So we're gonna do that first, and then explore some other areas of the museum. In the food court at the Louvre, and we ordered from the Moroccan place tagine meatballs, and then my husband got the chicken, and then we got these pistachio desserts. So we are now in the L'Orangerie, and we're going to be checking out Monet's water lilies. was telling me that the Uniqlo in Toronto opens, but there was a really long line, and we didn't have time to go anyway before we left. So we went shopping here instead. Really, really happy with the purchases. Breakfast day 2. We are at Place Vendôme. This is one of my favorite squares in Paris. I'll show you the other one later on in our trip. Looks like they have some new artwork in the square. We are at the Paris Love Locks and they are actually removing them. We are now at the Musée d'Orsay. We're gonna spend a little while here before continuing on. On a little walk that I wanted to do. I think this is called Berge de la Seine. So we just finished lying on netting behind my hubby and I think I would have a bruise on my back. It's comfortable though, we slept for a little bit. We are about to go on the Paris sewer tour. My hubby didn't really want to do this, but I was like, it'll be cool. And it's included in the Paris Museum Pass. Self-guided tour, we have this information leaflet and it has spots where you can stop and there's a little description. So this is in English. So this is the sewer that runs from the École Militaire near the Eiffel Tower. And it doesn't smell as bad over here. I thought that tour was pretty interesting. My hubby thought it was okay, I think. It's a very quick tour, so if you didn't want to read all of the information and all of that, you could probably walk through in like 5 to 10 minutes. But we read everything, so I think we took about maybe half an hour there. Smell isn't too bad, but if you're sensitive, yeah, bring a scarf or something. I thought it was really interesting, the history of the sewers, because it's something you don't really think about. We take running water for granted, and yeah, it was just really interesting to read about the development of the sewers and all of the epidemics and such that occurred prior to the existence of running water. So we passed by another museum, so we decided to pop inside. My husband said it's a museum of African art, I believe, or African history. So we're going to check it out. The gardens at the entrance are really nice. It's really, really calm in here. We are here. You now have to pass through security before getting into this area at the base of the Eiffel Tower. And we are going to look for something to eat because I am so hungry. I haven't had anything since that little breakfast. Simple ham and cheese baguettes. Husband got a croque monsieur. And we're sitting at the base of the Eiffel Tower. We popped into this little bakery to grab a snack. I got something called a flute, which looks kind of like a baguette, and it's got Emmental cheese in it. Got this smoked salmon pizza. We are at the Musée de l'Armée and we want to go see Napoleon's tomb. I went there a number of years ago with my girlfriend, haven't seen it in a very long time. We got some more bubble tea, but this one isn't as good as the last time. Hey everyone, it is around 2:30 in the morning, Paris time, and my hubby and I took a short nap, and now we are awake. We are streaming the baseball game. It's the wild card game, and didn't want to miss it. That was such a good game, well worth staying up for it, or waking up for it, I guess. So it is probably close to around 6 a.m. here in Paris, and we're gonna take a short nap, maybe sleep for 2 or 3 hours, and then wake up and explore a little more of the city. Good night. So it didn't quite go as planned. We slept in a little later than I expected, but it's all good. We're just going to adjust the plan a little bit today to accommodate our late rise. Hey everyone, so we are in a little museum. This is quite off the beaten track, but it got good reviews on TripAdvisor. Basically, I believe the artist's house and all his paintings are up on the walls, and there are a bunch of different rooms that you can go into. There's not a whole lot of description, so it's basically just come in and enjoy the art and the house. Spent a little bit of time in the apartments, and now we are in his studio. It is a huge room with a spiral staircase behind me that we are going to climb and explore. Here we are at the Bastille. The bottom part is covered in scaffolding. We're on our way to another museum. This one is not part of the Paris Museum Pass, but it should be pretty interesting. It's basically carnival arts. So it's quite a far walk from the hotel, but it's a gorgeous day, and we're just taking the opportunity to explore some different neighborhoods. Although we've been here before. My hubby doesn't remember it, but we did a self-guided walking tour. We got some sandwiches from Paul. My husband already ate his because he was hungry, but I wanted to wait until the tour was done. So this is my ham and cheese baguette. So we are on the Promenade Plantée. This is basically an elevated walkway. I've been wanting to do this walk for a few years now. We're gonna be doing the walk in reverse, and we didn't start at the very end. We just basically picked up the walk where it was closest to us at the time. So we're gonna be walking back towards the heart of the city, and it ends around the Bastille region. So here is my other favorite square in Paris. Actually, I have no idea how to pronounce the name of this square, but I will put it somewhere on the screen. Heading to Versailles today. It's Thursday, and Friday's actually going to be our very last day here, so we're reserving that for shopping. So this is going to be our last day of sightseeing. So we are just in the train station, and we're waiting for the train to take us there. Yay, we're here! just finished visiting the royal apartments. I'm on a staircase, so I'm just trying to watch my step. Definitely recommend getting the audio guide because it gives you a lot of detail about the paintings and the artwork, what the rooms were used for and the like. And this is free with your ticket. We are all done in the chateau, so we are going to be exploring the garden area now. I got the ham and cheese again, and my husband got the roasted chicken sandwich. We also got this drink. So we ended up renting a tandem bike. There's no basket, so I had to hang the Ladurée bag off the handlebars. This was my first time on a tandem bike. It's fun, but it's a bit weird because I can't see up ahead and I can't control any of the steering or anything like that, so yeah, and I'm not great on a bike anyway. So this canal is much bigger than I thought it would be. I think we're almost halfway, but really, really nice here. Let's continue. Little Madeleine cakes from the hotel. These are actually really good. So we're gonna have these and then we're gonna have the macaron. Here are the macaron we picked up. These two here are caramel citrus, lemon, coffee, rose, pistachio, salted caramel. These two are cassis, and then these two here are tonka. We are at a little restaurant called Comptoir Gourmet, and we got the truffle platter, which is all of these shaved meats and some cheeses with truffle. And then down here we have the bread. For dessert, I'm having frozen yogurt with chestnut cream. And then my hubby is having, we think it's vanilla ice cream with mini waffles from Lee. We are at the airport now, just snacking on some chips. We got these Lay's olive chips, and we also got these balsamic chips from Monoprix. And I just wanted to show this Evian that I got. It's fruits and plants, and it's basically Evian water with grape and rose. Also got some peach iced tea, which is really popular here. We also got these biscuits with chocolate. Oh, looks so good. And we got these Lulu biscuits, and mainly because they say Lulu on them. So my husband and I are back in Toronto. I didn't vlog very much yesterday because all we really did was some shopping. We also had a late lunch at the truffle place again, so I will insert all of that footage. And then we basically went home, watched the baseball game, we snacked on some chips and such, and that was it. Before I go, I just wanted to give some final thoughts on Paris. We had an amazing time for this trip. Things are a little bit different now. There's a lot of security checks when you even go into some stores, and Galeries Lafayette and Printemps, they will check your bag. So security is pretty heightened, but it's still a beautiful city. I think my recommendations would be to get the Paris Museum Pass. It gives you access to so many different museums, and museums that you wouldn't necessarily think to visit or you might hesitate to pay for. It just opens up your options a lot. I would also recommend the L'Orangerie, which is one of my favorite museums there now. We didn't go to the Rodin Museum this time around, but that's the other favorite museum of mine, so I would recommend that as well. And Versailles was actually a pleasant surprise. We had such a good time in Versailles, and I would definitely go back, even if just to lounge in the park for a bit. We rented the tandem bike, which I highly recommend. They also had boats that you could rent, and that looked like fun too. It just looked like a bit too much effort. And they also have these little almost like golf carts that you can drive around. They go back and just spend the entire day there again. We didn't want to leave. It was just getting a little bit chilly, and we had dinner reservations, so we had to go. But yeah, that I guess is my Paris wrap up. I will put links to everything down below as always. And our favorite restaurant was the truffle place, so if you like truffles, highly recommend recommend it, but all of the restaurants we went to were good. The only place I wouldn't recommend that we went to was that bubble tea shop, the second one. So that is going to be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will do my best to answer. Not a Paris expert, but I can give you a little bit of feedback. And I will see you all very soon.